What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I hope you like this video. This is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 12, Episode 10. So listen, we are still at Sutton's dinner party. We are outside. It is cold. It is raining. Well, it ain't raining, but it's cold and it's muddy. And we still talking about Diana. Now listen, at the end of the day, Sutton, I hate to be the one to tell you, girl, but you walked away thinking that you and Diana were in a good place. Diana walked away and was like, I just said what I had to say to get that conversation over with and for them to be like, okay, scene. Because you really thought that you and Diana were in a good place, girl, and y'all were not. Hate to be the one to tell you. Then they ended up calling one of Sutton's little crushes off of Bumble. Now, honestly, it was cute. It was funny. It was very girlfriend-like, you know. And let's be real. Like, dude, you wasn't mad that you got a FaceTime call from the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like, let's not do that, okay? But it was cute. It was real cute, and it was what it was. So they all sitting around, and Garcelle says to Erica, so Erica, do you think we should talk now? And I told y'all last week that my problem with that whole conversation was, I feel like, Erica, you should have went up to to Garcelle as soon as you got to that party, and you should have pulled her aside and you should have apologized. You knew, it'd be different if you didn't remember what you said and you didn't know what you said, but you remembered because Crystal told you what you said. So you knew, and you even said in the car on the way over there, you were worried about Garcelle being angry with you and being upset with you. Girl, you owe that woman an apology, and I didn't understand why she had to ask for it. So then they get to talking, and Erica, she apologizes, and then she puts a but on there. Listen, there's no buts in an apology. I cannot stand that. Just apologize. Now, if you have something else you want to add, then you wait, you let the moment pass, and then you say whatever it is that you feel like you need to say. But don't say, I apologize, I was disrespectful to your kids, but right before that happened, I gave you a compliment. I said that your sons were really articulate, first of all. And they were so cool. They weren't on their phones. They were like in the moment. They were this, and that. See, that's another conversation that you could have had. Don't attach that to my apology. And then Garcelle ass gonna eat it up talking about, oh my gosh, from one single mother to another single mother. Oh my gosh, that just means so much that she would say that. That really meant a lot. Girl, it don't mean shit. How about that? How about it means nothing? Girl, anyway, child. Then they see that Erica done had 3 drinks instead of the 1 drink that she said she was going to have. So now Garcelle is watching, and Garcelle is like uber focused on Erica's drinking. So then Kyle going to jump in and defend Garcelle. And Garcelle was like, see, Kyle, that's what I'm saying. Because she told Garcelle that she felt like she jumped ship. Garcelle told Kyle that she felt like she jumped ship when Sutton and Diana were having that conversation. I understand what you were saying, but I feel like you were using the wrong terminology. I don't feel like jump ship was an accurate description. I feel like what you really meant to say, or what would have been a better way of saying that, would have been you were real flip-floppy. Like 1 minute you were like, yeah, on my side, and then the next minute it was like, yeah. And I feel like what the other thing she wanted to say to Kyle was, girl, you can't play both sides. Like, pick a side and just stay there. Flip-floppy ain't really what I'm looking for either. But Garcelle in that moment, now my thing is, you were more stern with Garcelle. I keep saying the wrong name. Garcelle to Kyle. You were more stern with Kyle about jumping in the conversation than you were about Erica being disrespectful to your kids. Like, I didn't understand that, because she was very direct with Kyle and basically told Kyle to stay the hell out of it, mind her business, and let her talk to Erica by herself. But I didn't understand why you couldn't be that direct with Erica and be that firm with Erica. Anyway, I don't know. It's whatever. I guess we done moved past that moment. At least y'all have, because I don't be doing all that. See, that's why I wouldn't be good on one of these housewives shows, because now I'm going to say this. I'm like Diana at the end of this episode. I don't know how you move past certain things. Like, if you piss me off, you piss me off. If I don't like you, I don't like you. But that's why she probably not gonna be back. That's why she's not a good fit for the show. The same reason why I wouldn't be a good fit, because see, I can't fight with you on Monday and to be at your charity event on Tuesday and then go on a Jamaican vacation with you on Wednesday and then fight with you again at the Jamaican vacation. But then on the plane on the way back, we having my ties together. Like, I can't do all of that. It ain't in me. It ain't my makeup. That's just not who I can't. I mean, maybe for a couple of $1,000,000 I could. But Diana don't need the money, so she can afford to just be like, no, I can't. Okay, moving on. So, so that's pretty much all that happened down there, child. So then we have a scene. We have a whole bunch of like family scenes, child. It's Hanukkah. So I thought that was a really sweet scene where we saw Dorit and the kids come over and celebrate Hanukkah with Kyle and Mauricio. We had Kyle explaining her conversion to Hanukkah. You know, she did not convert to Hanukkah, child. Her conversion to Judaism. I hope I said that right. Judaism. And I don't think I knew Dorit was Jewish. But anyway, she said she grew up celebrating Hanukkah, and her son knew the story of Hanukkah, knew why they celebrate Hanukkah, and he even led them in the prayer. So I feel like they really do celebrate Hanukkah, and it was really cool. It was really cute to see. It was really, really cool to see. I thought that was a really nice scene. I'm not gonna get into all the other stuff because, child, I'm over it. I'm sick of Dorit and the break-in. But I thought that was a nice scene. We got to see Mauricio's family and all that good stuff. Then we saw Garcelle taking her son shopping. Now listen, as somebody who has recently become very aware of sneaker and the whole sneakerhead culture, that store would give a legitimate sneakerhead like a whole orgasm. Like, that whole store is crazy. I was just stuck on the store and all the different things they had, all the different shoes they had. And yes, there are Nikes that are that expensive. For those who are questioning, thinking that, oh my gosh, no. Listen, we've had Christian Dior do collabs with Nike. We've had Louis Vuitton do collabs with Nike, so with the Jordan brand. So yes, they absolutely are. And Garcelle, what I feel like Garcelle was saying was, baby, from the first season when my son asked for some Gucci, I was not in a place to allow my son to just be buying Gucci. But now I'm in a better position. I'm making a little bit more money. I got this show, I got The Real, I got some other projects that's been happening. I've been making a little coin, and now I can splurge a little bit, and I can spend a little bit more on my sons, and I can spoil them a little bit. So yeah, she gave them a $500 limit on the sneakers, and her total was $2,000 when she walked out the store. Listen, I'm not mad at you, okay? I'm not mad at you because you probably got your sons at the store, at the school where the kids wear that shit on a regular basis, and they didn't seem like they were bratty about it. They didn't seem like it was a, oh my gosh, mom, only $500. They were like, okay, cool, I can do that, and they still spent $2,000. And I ain't mad at you, Garcelle. I'm not mad at you at all, girl. You took all them birthday cash apps and you treated your sons, and that was cool. Anyway, I'm just joking, but anyway, it was cute. So then we have this scene with Garcelle, Sheree, and Kyle, and they're meeting up for lunch. And basically, they're talking about Erica and whether Erica has a problem or not. Now, I'm going to say this. I understand both sides of this conversation. Garcelle is coming from the point of view of, listen, been there, done that. I had a son who was addicted to drugs. We got to nip it in the bud early. We see that Erica is doing a lot. We see that Erica is kind of spiraling a little bit. She blamed it on the medicine, but I think it's more to it than that. Then you have Kyle on the other side, who I also understand her point of view, to say, listen, I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to push too hard because been there, done that. I put my sister on Front Street on this show, and I just don't want to do that again. I don't want to go down that road. So I absolutely understand both sides of the coin. Do I think it's a little bit too early to be worried about Erica becoming an alcoholic? Yeah, I do. I think I understand where you're coming from, Garcelle. But I do think you're ringing the alarm a little prematurely. I will probably wait it out a little bit too. So I'm with Kyle on this one. I understand that Erica has had a couple of moments of out of control, but Kyle is right. In all the years that we've been doing this show, we've seen Erica drink and we've seen Erica tipsy. We've seen Erica have a good time, but we have not seen this Erica. So, I already told y'all. I think it's a whole lot more. I think she putting a lot 20 on 10 and creating a storyline off of it. But let's just go along with the story. Let's just go along with the story, girl. We have a family scene with Diana. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care because I don't like Diana. But she has her son living with her because she wants all her family to stay together. Her daddy was an orphan. He ain't had no family, and her mama had 20 brothers and sisters, and they all had a piece of land, and they all live right there together. And it's an American thing to kick your kids out the house and want them to go get their own place. She would just want her children to live with her, and she got her son living with her with the son's girlfriend. Listen, if you like it, I love it. I mean, her son's in college. He getting ready to graduate from college. He got a girlfriend, and you rather him live there with you in that big ass mansion than pay rent on an apartment that you probably will be paying for. I ain't mad at you. I mean, I'm sure you have a whole wing where you don't have to see or hear what your son is doing with his girlfriend, and I'm okay with that. I just don't care. I don't, cause I don't like Diana, so I don't care. Um, Kyle had imported snow because she's gonna have her charity event so with Jamie Lee Curtis and stuff. So she done imported snow, child. Because y'all know she always has it at the house and everything. Um, um. So then we have Erica and Diana in this scene. Diana's going through her wardrobe, child, and she figuring out what she gonna keep and what she gonna give away. And she talks about how she's so charitable because she grew up an orphan and her parents were poor, and how they had charities and stuff and people giving them clothes. And so she said that she said some charities I don't even understand what they do, but as long as they're helping people, that's dumb as shit. If you don't know what they do, how you know they're helping people? So then Erica comes by, and Erica starts talking about how great all of these things that she's giving away, and she starts going through there like she's shopping. Now she's trying to pretend like she's not shopping, but she really is shopping. And Diana even said, "Girl, if you could fit these, take these with some Tom Ford jeans and some bunch of other stuff, child. But of course, a bunch of labels, a bunch of couture, straight off the runway type pieces." And she said, "Before I had my baby," which leads me to believe that a lot of that stuff she can't fit no more. But I ain't mad at you. That happens to a lot of women, and I'm not shaming her in any way, shape, or form. Okay, moving on. Erica in her confession talking about, "I'm not jealous. I mean, I used to have all these things. I didn't know what it was like. I mean, I'm not jealous. I mean, I'm not broke. I mean, I can still buy what I want. But then, the way she was gushing over them clothes, girl, bye. Neither here nor there. Erica ass left out of there with a bunch of that shit, okay? When them cameras stopped rolling, Erica was like, "I wear a size whatever, whatever. I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, and I'll take that. Oh, and them shoes too. Yep, I'll take them." And let me be clear with y'all. I'm not judging her, because I would have done the same damn thing. Moving on. They get to talking about what happened at the party with Sutton, and she was telling her, "Listen, we missed you at Sutton's dinner party." Now, she's sticking to her story that she had a migraine and she was sick. That's fine. Don't care. But we find out that her and Sutton have a total disconnect on how that conversation ended. Sutton think they're in a good place. Diana was like, "Girl, no. I ain't doing Sutton. I don't care about Sutton. I don't like Sutton. Me and Sutton ain't here. We not together. We not on the same page. We are not here." So she tries to tell Diana to give Sutton another chance. Like, talk to her, figure it out. Me and Sutton have a rocky past, and no, I don't necessarily totally forgive her, but at the same time, basically, I know how to coexist with her. So, child, her and Sutton end up having this lunch. Listen. This lunch boiled down to Sutton dealing with Diana the same way she did with the rest of these ladies, because the rest of the ladies understand the game. Meaning, and what I mean by understand the game is they know that we gotta kiss and make up so we can move forward and have another fight. Diana is stuck on, I can't do that. I don't like you. It's really not, like, I really don't like you, and I don't want to be in a position again to allow you in my space, to allow you to piss me off. And I don't have to. And that's pretty much where Diana is coming from with it. Like, I don't want you in my space, and I don't have to have you in my space if I don't want you in my space. That's just kind of where Diana is with this. And a part of me, I'm like, yeah, I get it. she doesn't have to have you in her space if she doesn't want you in her space. Like I feel that. Like I really really do feel that. So and Sutton, this is what I don't like about Sutton. Sutton, when you apologize to somebody, you apologize. You can't tell them now, okay, now it's your turn to apologize to me. When she apologized to Diana, because I understand listen, as much as I don't like Diana, I do understand where she's coming from. When you're telling somebody something that happened to you, because I said last week, I didn't like how Sutton started that conversation, almost questioning whether she really was sick and why she was at the party if she was on bed rest. Like, don't do that. Don't question me. Don't question my health. Don't question my story. But on the flip side of that conversation, I feel like Sutton, you apologize and leave it at that. You don't then tell her, well, you were very dismissive and you were very rude about my story. I shared something with you that I don't share with a lot of people. Listen, you can't make that woman apologize to you, and you cannot demand an apology. And who wants an apology that you had to ask for? Like, I don't want to have to ask for an apology because at the end of the day, you ain't mean it. You didn't mean it. You know? Anyway, that was the episode, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.